In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here at Week 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
On the red.
And put a receiver in motion left. First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, it's too bad. No time to dwell on it. Because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Hey, lion! Done. This is hot. There we go. Hey, Jupiter. Hey, I'm gun.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. It is caught left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Jaguars have a first down. New set of downs from the 37.
Rip, 20.
On the give, it's Tutu. And the Texans grab it! Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Oh, Eric.
They give it to him again. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Makes the catch. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Nico Collins with a touchdown. The O-Tex on the extra point. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Take easy. Route. 13, Luke.
Hand off to Tutu. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
They that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Go, go! These are 24. Hey, 11, 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one to Williams out left side. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Under.
Shotgun now for Stroud. That throw behind his intended target. This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd and long.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. That one's caught along the left sideline. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Here we go.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And the run will not work. He is shot to the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down.
And the direct snap goes to the up end. He's going to go for it. He's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Lawrence now off the play action. He's got a man left. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set to go now from the 35.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Focus, hot.
Lawrence with it on 1st. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Following the incompletion. We stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Rob, 11, again. Hey, circle, high.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Red on red. Silver. This is hot. Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
Hand off to the back. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap. Under.
Back to the well again. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
18. What's that?
Stroud off the play fake. Snags it near the edge. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this 3rd down, Brock, as this is out at least a few yards behind the line.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
18. What's that?
Stroud now on 3rd. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Looks like we have a player hurt on that one. We'll get a pause here, and the training staff out to look at C.J. Stroud. 1st down from the 42. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And this one doesn't go far.
Positive that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Here's Cox.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Oh, right. 18. What's that?
Stroud. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard?
Here we go. Good night. Tony. Good night.
Going power with the big tight end. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
Gosh, I just love seeing wrinkles like that added to your offense in these key situations. Kind of call it the Andy Reid effect. He's been so good down here near the goal line, and that one, well, it almost went in for 6.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. Stroud's going to throw for it. Intercepted in the end zone. Kevin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. And he'll make his way through for a pick of a 4.
You know, that kind of game may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
From the shotgun, Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or 2 before he can get to that 20. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A toss play to Tootin. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. They send with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Sink right.
Lawrence working from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
They'll try and punch it in. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Working now from the gun. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. He takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. They tried for the end zone, but no luck yet, Brock. That forces 4th and goal. Maddox Trujillo on to handle this field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lawrence, a quick throw in the line. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Looking right, and he finds him. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they bring him down around the 34.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Red on red. Hey, Soko, go, let's go.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
Hey, Lion.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Taken in by Williams outright. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 2nd quarter lead. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead.
14, Texans 10.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Wallace with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Okay, ready?
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Throwing now off the play action. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Trying the right side. Hands around him, he's got space. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Worried about that, my shows up. All in the kiss can't get the cold up.
Here we go, shot it. Go street.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80.
They'll run here from the gun. And he works his way for a gain of 4. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Back to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
From the gun on third down. Brought in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Now looking to throw. Set up the screen to Higgins. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games. This summer's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Here's Chukiano to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Lawrence again here, 2nd and 10. He's out near midfield and still going. Running down the left side. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Katie. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call it give right up the middle. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Wallace with a return here. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Blown back gets the handoff. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Pass play now. That's caught for the first. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll run here on first down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They'll run it from the gun. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. Gets it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down. Give now to the running back. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw here. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They did a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Lawrence to throw it. All in left side. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
It's easy. Route. Hey, Soko, hot.
Shooting with it. And get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Complete over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
These are 24.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Not through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Yeah, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
11, again.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Big strike here to Williams. He flicks it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11.
Texans 17.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Wallace with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Here's the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 19-yard line.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
Let's go now.
Setting up to throw. It's on the in route. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
Throwing from the gun. The throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. The game will be a first down, Texans.
First down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Looking now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They are throwing it again. Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's 16 yards on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the red zone on first. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 29-yard line.
And they're going to throw. No spike. Trying to catch him off guard.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
Third down and 18.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, third down. Here he goes, third and long. Catch is made in close. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the third. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building is clearly changing.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. gets them a fraction more breathing room out to the 3-yard line.
Texans 23.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. Massive hits, the ball's out. And the Texans have it. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll have a short pickup down to 17. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
17-yard line. A gain of 2 brings us 2nd and 8.
Looking in the air here. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's hit and dropped, so that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter with him picking himself up after that sack. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Big moment here as Maddox Trujillo comes on. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he has it all the way down nearly to the red zone before going out of bounds.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work in the field position already done.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Hey, here we go.
They go play action. Lawrence. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
Ready up.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
6, rib, 23. So hot. 11, again.
Lawrence working from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
1st and goal. Here's 2. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
All right, let's go.
Brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
All right, here we go.
They'll try with 2. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
Like the final battle scene from the movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
They won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They give it to him again. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Let's go now.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. Connecting on the slant. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
3rd and long for him here. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
Ready? Hawk 70, go!
Now a give on the counter. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set.
It's a design boot. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. A pickup of 17. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Got a nice little gain on the ground.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trail by a couple. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Let's go.
Another carry for him. He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Trying to push this past the marker. They are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front. Just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Hey, Soko. Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. He's trying to push the field. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans take over with a chance to win this game.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to the well again. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. Big moment here as Maddox Trujillo comes on. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. And that one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Once again, they call on him, and once again, he delivers. Had to be so confident sending him out there that he was going to win them this game, and he did just that.
And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the first down as well, and move them in the field goal range.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. So everything comes down to this from Cam Little. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
9-yard attempt.
It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. What a kick to win the game. For the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars, as we'll see you next time from Houston.